Fujifilm fans have been waiting a long time for the next X-Pro camera. The last model came out over 3 years ago. And people are wondering when the X-Pro4 will finally arrive. Stocks of the X-Pro3 are running low. So many believe Fujifilm is preparing to launch its successor soon. This camera series has always been popular because of its premium build and unique hybrid viewfinder. And many photographers love the classic rangefinder style in this video. We will take a deep dive into the latest rumors about the X-Pro4. We will look at the possible features and upgrades Fujifilm might bring to the table, with newer cameras like the X-T5 and X-H2 leading the way. The X-Pro4 will need to offer something special to stand out, so what can we expect from Fujifilm's next big release? Let's find out. The X-Pro4 is expected to come with a 40-megapixel X-Trans5 sensor, which is the same high-resolution sensor found in the X-T5 and X-H2. This would be a major upgrade over the 26-megapixel sensor in the X-Pro3. It means sharper details and better dynamic range, paired with the X-Processor 5. This camera could deliver improved low-light performance, faster processing speeds, and smoother video recording. One of the biggest upgrades could be the addition of in-body image stabilization. This has been a long-requested feature for the X-Pro series and could provide up to 7 stops of stabilization that would make handheld shooting much easier. Especially in low light, it would also be a big benefit for video users who want smoother footage without using a gimbal. Speaking of video, the X-Pro4 is rumored to offer 4K recording at 60 frames per second with 10-bit color depth. This would be a step up from previous models and make it more appealing to hybrid shooters who want high-quality video along with still photography. Some rumors even suggest Fujifilm could add 6K recording, but this is less certain. Autofocus is another area where we could see major improvements. The X-T5 introduced a much faster and more accurate autofocus system, and the X-Pro4 will likely benefit from that technology. This means better subject tracking and improved focus in difficult lighting conditions. For street photographers who rely on quick autofocus, this would be a big deal. There is also speculation that Fujifilm wants to make the X-Pro series more premium. Some people think they are trying to compete with Leica's M series, which could mean upgrades like a higher resolution electronic viewfinder, better materials, and an overall more refined design. If Fujifilm takes this approach, the X-Pro4 could be positioned as a high-end camera with a focus on craftsmanship and luxury. One challenge Fujifilm faces is balancing tradition with innovation. The X-Pro series has always had a unique hybrid viewfinder that offers both optical and electronic modes. Keeping this system while adding new features like an 18mm frame or a larger viewfinder could be tricky, but Fujifilm has a history of smart engineering solutions, so they might find a way to make it work. Some rumors suggest Fujifilm may delay the X-Pro4 until they introduce a new high-performance sensor. If this happens, we might not see the camera until 2025 or later. This could mean even better image quality and new technology, but it also means a longer wait for fans. The X-Pro series has always had a strong following. Even though the XT and XH series have taken the spotlight, the X-Pro remains special because of its unique design and hybrid viewfinder. Many photographers still love the X-Pro2 and X-Pro3, and the demand for a new model is high. If Fujifilm delivers on these rumored features, the X-Pro4 could be one of the most exciting cameras in years. Some rumors suggest Fujifilm might skip the X-Pro4 entirely and go straight to an X-Pro6 in 2026. In some cultures, the number 4 is considered unlucky, so skipping it could be a marketing decision. Others think Fujifilm is simply taking their time to make sure the next X-Pro is a major improvement before launching it. If you are waiting for the X-Pro4, you might have to be patient. But in the meantime, there are other great options in Fujifilm's lineup. The X-T5 and X-H2 offer excellent image quality and performance with a more traditional design. They may not have the hybrid viewfinder of the X-Pro series, but they are still fantastic cameras. If Fujifilm gets the X-Pro4 right, it could be a game-changer for photographers who love the rangefinder experience. So what do you think? Would you wait for the X-Pro4, or are you considering other options? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more camera news and reviews.